Okay, we are jumping straight off of last week's video from removing the toilet to replacing the toilet and putting a new toilet on / new wax ring. And on top of that, you are going to be invited into a day in the life of me and what it looks like to DIY in this house with 4 children. And not only in this video are you going to learn something, but you are going to maybe be entertained. You may think, wow, she's insane. I think at the end of it, you're going to be like, oh, bless her heart. I think you will. If you stick around to the end of the video, you are going to see the reveal of the finished bathroom. Okay, we're going to do the wax ring. First, we have our 2 toilet bolts. There's also 2 washers that should come with it. All of this is included in your wax ring. If you buy a new toilet, a wax ring comes in your toilet. So I'm gonna try to insert this, and it's gonna be a little tricky because, oh, sheep dip. Well, there goes that. What a bummer. I just dropped a nut. This whole thing down the drain.
Aw, nuts. That was a good one.
Alright, I'm gonna use the regular wax ring and see how it goes. Plan number 2. Don't drop your bolts down the toilet. Good thing I had another bolt. After removing the bolts from the packaging, I insert the bolts underneath the flange. So the tips of the bolts have a flat head that slide right underneath that flange and a little cutout so that the bolts won't pop up. You screw the nut onto the bolt tightly so that the flange hugs against that floor. As it's gonna get there. Okay, we'll try this regular wax ring. So this is what this looks like. You place the rubber gasket down, get it as centered as you possibly can. Now the goal is going to be directly putting the toilet on top of it without sliding the wax ring. So I want to be able to like basically drop this toilet down, and the bolts are supposed to come out of the 2 sides here. So wish me luck. Now the goal is to throw these babies on it. First, it's these little caps here. It's really important that you not tip this sideways or break that seal. Just keep it as straight as possible. Some nice recording, Pete. I appreciate your assistance tonight. But professional these days.
You gonna feature me on here?
Yes. So, tightening these down. Okay, and I believe these caps go on. That is that business. Now, we put the rubber gasket for the tank right here. We're gonna take the tank. What I'm gonna do. I'm going to stick the rubber gasket on this first and then put it down. It's actually the shape of a, looks like an octagon. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go get a ratchet set to get that as tight as I want it, but Okay, so what I'm doing, there's screws in here, bolts, needs a flat head to grip onto while I do a little ratcheting underneath. Then the other side. So you can tell the tank's going down and it's sealing a lot better now. Although I want to make sure it's straight. But is she destroying?
It's stuck on her arm.
So I need to come down on this side a little bit more, I think. Okay, next step is the hose. This piece right here is screw into the bottom of the tank. So this is our water source. So this is gonna stick into the bottom of the tank and this is gonna come down to the water supply.
Right there.
With this kind of stuff, you do not need like Teflon tape. Alright. I don't know what that goes to.
Uh-oh. Laura didn't do it. Dun dun dun.
I will figure this out.
Laura, you didn't do it. Look so confused.
I am so confused. It was my tool to tighten underneath. This is the moment of truth. We're gonna turn the water back on.
Leakage? It's not leaking.
Okay, so the biggest kicker will be when we flush it to see if water starts seeping out.
Go ahead, try it out.
No, that's gross water in there. It's always chaotic.
It's not leaking.
Okay, so last but not least, we have our lid. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with that child? So, these clips slip into the back. Down. Okay. Stick it on where the toilet holes are, and each side has a bolt. You want to make sure that the flat sides are faced meeting the flat side so that when you're tightening and twisting, it will tighten up. Okay, so these are going to be inserted this way, so every toilet's going to be different, but this is how this one is supposed to go. You need to calm down.
I hate her. She's wasting my fashion famous time.
We'll cut that out. Maybe not. Maybe people can see what your life is really like.
Exactly.
It's not all that it seems.
It's not all that it's cracked up to be.
But it's your fault for having 4
I
kids.
know, what was I thinking?
Hashtag dum-dum.
Did you just call me dum-dum?
What? No?
Yes, you did. Okay, last final touch. Okay,
You did it, Laura.
I did it. If I can do it, you can too. Thank you so much for joining me on this epic journey of changing out my toilet / wax ring, all things toilet related. It's been a great time. I appreciate your support and putting up with all the antics that I have to offer with my children and my dogs and me. And we will see you next time. I hope. If not for me, for her.